Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunday, July 12th, 2020's week of racing. Gletta's Greenhouse Backyard Karting Club.
Or 220.
Got on this return to the barber because of the return of Keith Raymond of Good Guys Barbershop. Greg Blanchard, Travis Bartlett, Eric Woolworth, Chris Stevens, Matt Stevens, Keith Raymond, Timothy Pryor, a newbie, and Melissa Stevens round out the field for 8 drivers this evening. Not as much drivers as we'd like. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we got more karts than drivers most weeks. Occasionally, that's not true. Here we go, 2 different angles and 3 different angles of this evening's race. And they're off. Greg Blanchard in the first. Ooh, look at that. Well, look out. Eric Woolworth and Travis Bartlett brushed tires there. Eric brushed his bumped up in the air a little bit. But now they've settled back. This is the first year of what we've done. So the double file starts. We usually run for Classic, but we're being done for all of our regular season features. So makes for more interesting starts, I would say. Greg Blanchard and they got us Greenhouse 33C. We got January 24. Adam Whiteley, 33C. Greg looking for his first win of 2020. He won for last year. Chris Stevens with the FreeSushi.com helmet. He's driving Gletta's Greenhouse Sushi.com number 8. Moving their way around Eric Woolworth. Here turn in slow. Chris gets a good one. Eric, let's see if he gets it. He didn't dead. Chris did get by Eric. His former co-worker. His wife hired Eric to run the sushi for and now Chris is off 8. It's been fast. Greg Blanchard got a little too high, coming out of 3 into 4, and that fine line here at Gletta's racing right on the outside groove, and he got a little too high, and off he went. This puts Travis Bartlett in the lead. Gletta's Greenhouse number 28. It's the chassis is actually Brian Galletta, late Brian Galletta's chassis. It's a club rental cart. Has one of our motors on it. Chris now in second. Travis owns an SBS. There's no racing at Pursuit Speedway due to the COVID epidemic, pandemic, I should say. So, everyone's getting racing in here. Well, there's at least 8 of us out here. 7 considering. And Melissa takes 1 lap for points and leads. Well, pretty single file right here. Remember, Gletta's, we're all very close. Just trying to get a run on Travis. He does have a good run there, side by side. Travis holds the fast groove. Travis picked it up very quickly, of course, having prior racing experience. We do that. We've had over 25 years or 25 years of racing. Anyone who's raced anything before picks it up quicker than people that are just in their first race out there, and he picks it up very quick. It does work fast, though, as we see Chris is drawing up at anyone who's been in the back stretch. Caution is out. Oh, and a tire in the way there. Somebody brushed the tire under the tower. The Gletta's Greenhouse race tower. It was originally built in 1987. Chris and Matt invite friends over and have sleepouts. Back then, there was more woodland in the back, and it was somewhat more of like a camp. And we used to call it the treehouse. But when we built the track in the early 1990s, started racing karts on it, and then
This is gonna stall.
Rebuilt into a race tower so we could videotape races, and that wasn't until 2005. Ever since then, it's been a race tower. But that wasn't its original function. Its original function, again, was to have
people are gonna keep hitting
camp
us,
out.
aren't they?
Chris and Matt and their school friends would have sleepouts when the weather was appropriate. And sometimes when it was inappropriate. A little nuts up there when it was cold, but Chris here is trying to fix the tires. Like to fix them a little better, but man, that fine line top groove is so close to the tower. It's really, there's not enough room to put the tires, and someone always brushes them. Anyways, we're gonna have to restructure that at some point here. During the race, we're just trying to do a temporary job here. So the race is resuming as soon as Wesley James Trevor Stevens gets the lights on. And there is the background, the former cameraman Gene Galletta. He's with Billy Beth Stevens, first daughter of Matt Stevens, watching the race. Gene used to get us those great rear turn camera angles that you will see in our races between, say, 2009 and 2011-ish. But the mosquitoes and the late nights got too much for him. He stopped doing it. Who could blame him, really? The tower, we offered to make him a tower to keep him protected from mosquitoes, but he was done with it. We have a stationary camera out there right now, so we get a partial view of the action. Good start here for Travis. And Chris drew us up on him a little bit. Travis might have a little bit of, it seems like his right front on what is number 28 seems very soft. It's a little pumped up a little bit. He might be costing him a little bit of speed. But he is still holding a good thin top groove. Matt Stevens working on Eric Woolworth for third. Keith Raymond looking for a way around everyone. Staying with everyone. It's so close here. Glenn is almost back to speed. By the time the third person comes to make a mistake or hit a bump. Get a pass. It's very difficult to get a pass at Galletta's when everyone is experienced and knows the top line. Right here it's showing that we're pretty close right now, but it's falling off the pace a little bit. Just keeping under Travis, but no go. Make it give a little ground in the back stretch. But Travis is quick everywhere else, it seems. Eric Woolworth now looking low, but lost a little bit of ground there. Looking for a way around in his former 78 cars. Now Galletta's greenhouse rental car. We like the battle pack. But we need to be assured that he's going to come out every week, otherwise we'll need a farewell car. That's usually what happens. We need rental carts because a lot of times we have more carts than ready. Oh, that traffic has skewed the lead as Chris Stevens is able to get underneath Travis for the lead. Travis maintains second. Eric Woolworth, Matt Stevens, and black traffic there. Keith the Brave spun out in that ordeal, and the starter Wesley Stevens didn't see him, and the rest of the field didn't see him until we come back around. No caution yet. We assume that Wesley just let us go, and now that puts a key for that now, unfortunately for him. But that goes to show there's a woman in the corner. Pulling the man of the woman to flag in the corner so we can, that's a blind spot. He can start it now right there. Oh, Aaron is working hard on Travis. Chris is checking out back here. Now that he's got some open space in front of him. He's right back where he was when he was on the lead lap. Unfortunately, he's no back time. But he's staying with naturally. He got his number 0 is a fast car. But Chris here is pulling away from Crossing back right now. Eric is working overtime on Travis, but he left the upper groove open for him. And that gets him in the large game. That's number 33. Oh, but that gives it right back. Ooh, almost dead. He's trying to get his lead lap back there. But he is a lot more confident there. He would need a lot of help at this point. He would need to get by Matt and Travis and then catch him. This would be way out there. He would need a caution and something to help be able to pull that one off. That's a tall order. And the rookie comes to a stop here. Inside of turn 1. Reminds me of the time where we had a driver take a flying leap off there, at least once or twice. A driver went flying over there a couple times. But back then we didn't have a tower cam. We had some good footage, if you will. Like we said, the tower cam was a new invention.
What is
converting
it?
an old
Twin
camping tower
25s?
into
What
a
is
race
it?
tower, and that was in 2005. So pretty much every race since then has been recorded, except for a
25?
few fall races or whatnot, where we didn't have a campers.
25? What is it?
Chris asking
What is
how many
it?
laps are left, and
What are we doing?
He spun out maybe
it's
5
not
or
nice.
more
A
laps
twin
ago.
feature.
Yeah.
He hit the inside wall. We're going to need to put the caution out.
Yeah, I know. But I just kept going. I didn't see a caution, so I
We're
kept
discussing
going.
now how many laps are left.
Where to go?
The 8 has been flying ever since it was discovered in the opener to have a leaking head gasket, and which might have plagued the 8 most of last year as well. It got to the point where it developed such a leak that we couldn't even start it anymore. So new head gasket went on, and the 8's been a beast. Chris has been driving the 8 exclusively, with the exception of the 43 when the 8 wouldn't start, the second feature of the opener. He's been driving it almost exclusively because his number 4 motor problem, sort of a motor, it's repairable, some damage. And last year's Classic, when he was challenging Kelly Miller for the lead, Chris himself believes that if he got that lead from Kelly, he would have won the Classic, because the 4 was a beast as well. So that would have been hard pressed to get the win. And the 8 wasn't the car, and they were really touching that by the end of last year's Classic. Chris thought he had some friend in the 4 before he broke down. Again, getting off to a little bit of a lead here on Travis, and now Travis has that. Again, I think the 28 has a soft tire in left in front. Right next to you. While he's taking the balance out away from the car, and playing the back tire was spinning out a little bit there. So that's affecting his speed right here. He's falling behind Chris here. The rest of the pack is all pretty nice Wesley James. Grinding checker. Stevens picks up his second win of 2020. I believe it was
You gotta
2018 where he didn't get his first year of racing in his career that he didn't get a feature win. He's picked up 2 already this year and picked up 1 last year. The 2018, he technically did get a win, but it was kind of like an exhibition win when it was him, Matt Stevens, and Kelly Miller put on a little exhibition race for Doug Didero, Hall of Fame Super Modified driver. Here's the finish for the first feature. It's Chris Stevens, Travis Bartlett, Matt Stevens, Eric Woolworth, Greg Blanchard, Keith Raymond, Timothy Pryor, and Melissa Stevens, who takes her 1 lap for points and exits. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. A little post-race discussion with drivers, and then the second feature is right after that.
Sorry, I bumped you when we come up on traffic. Everyone checked up.
Yeah.
I got bumped. You got bumped.
It happens.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah, I know. When he took up the most of the track.
Lap traffic there. I just made the bad decision. He stayed high.
Yeah.
I should have just not even really lifted much and just took the low.
Yeah,
lane.
because we were all pretty close, and then I got bumped. Then I bumped into you, and then
you were right there.
yeah.
And what I was kind of hoping is if I got up on the outside of him, I'd keep a good run.
Yeah.
And he'd go down low, and I said, "Yeah, that'll pin him. Give me a little ground." And,
That's always unpredictable. You never.
You're just betting on what the
Yeah, you're just betting.
Yep.
So
and then he happened to just ride around up high, so I had to lift.
Yeah.
Right.
Then he went
You're
under me.
judging the previous lines and going, if they keep that line, I might be able to stay on his ass, and I might be able to get a spot here.
And what happened? You just went off the track out there?
Yeah, I got pushed. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, I thought.
You just got a little too high, and then
Well, he was
pretty.
I was right on his ass.
Yeah, he was doing pretty
we were
good.
running basically the same line, and we were real close. And he was getting a pretty good run out of 4. And I was right on him, and then in that time he bobbled just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was just enough, it slowed him up just enough where then I kind of got into him a bit and helped him. I think otherwise you probably would have had it saved.
If we just, if we know where everyone went, then it'd probably be easy to start the second one. We're running twin 25s, right?
Right, Birding. Puts Keith Raymond in the lead. Greg Blanchard in second. Eric Woolworth third. Matt Stevens fourth. Travis Bartlett and Chris Stevens with the rookie rounding out the field for the second 25. Because we have a point handicap system, a point and wins handicap system, and but usually the second of a twin race is usually inverted unless someone's got kind of also put the winners in the back. Oh man, Greg Blanchard. Ooh, he did not get a good start at all. Keith Raymond and Eric Woolworth both blew by him, and a few others almost got him as well, but we got back into line here. He was in the middle of the track. We had people trying to roll around him on the inside and the outside. And Matt Stevens has got that. Ooh, look out. Matt is trying to get Greg, but that opens up the main groove for Chris. Sorry, Greg's spot 3. We'll have to take care of that on that caution. Otherwise, we'll have a repeat of the incident in the opener where we had a driver from Dennis Richmond actually in the back turn home. Ooh, wow, look out. Greg is not up to par. And Matt is testing. And Chris is trying to get underneath him. Look out. Greg, and now some bumpers and trying for a second. Let's run Greg down into Chris gets the benefit of that. And Greg come together a little bit. And Chris got around them both. That was some close racing right there. Poor Greg. after leading the early going in the first feature. He hasn't had much going his way since. Now he's been passed by almost the whole field. Keith Raymond, meanwhile, is gone. Eric Woolworth is in pursuit. Chris Stevens, just his third. I think that's it. Travis Bartlett and Matt Stevens now working up there, and caution is out. Good, exciting racing, but unfortunately, most of it was at Greg Blanchard's expense here. He was kind of caught a little out of the main groove, and he got twisted up a little bit there. Unintentional mix-ups with the bumpers, but everyone corrected, and no caution come out. Here's Chris Stevens is going to try to fix that light. Where there's three floodlights up there, but the middle one is blown, and that's either blown or come loose. And that's leading to helped up by a rake of all things. One former one-time driver and Chris's high school buddy Scott the Cow Gagnon will have a riot with this footage if he saw it. He employed rakes in a lot of his very unique humor. Anyone that knows him knows what I'm talking about. There we are, putting back the cell phone cam for a temporary footage in the back turn.
It kind of sucks a little bit.
Yeah, if we had volunteers, if we had people that want to record the race, we have cameras, we have cell phone cameras, your own cell phone camera. If you're at our races and you take footage in your cell phone, send it to us. We'll try to incorporate it in our YouTube footage. The more angles, the better, especially when there's tight action and or a big rock. We always like to have. We don't like to experience rocks, but when we have them, we love to get every angle we can of them on YouTube. On our videos, and then put them on YouTube. It's amazing. Anyone that watches any sport will see that the point of view of the camera means everything. It looks totally different from different points of view of it. So Keith Raymond looking to win his first race. Back, his last race was the 2018 Classic, where he had a nasty little crash when Josh Arnold's car crashed into the tower. He had nowhere to go. Hopefully got shaken up a little bit and either continued that racing. That was Keith's. Keith's always busy with Good Guys Barbershop Records, but we only can find time in the schedule to come out and race. As he shows a good racer out here in the lead. And Matt Stevens is usually the dominant factor in any race he's in. He's either winning it or challenging someone to win it. He's not having a very good night here. The 74 has stalled. The 74 he used to kick everyone's butt with most of last year. He really stopped us good, especially in the Classic. He walked away with that to the point where everyone was saying the car's got to be illegal or something. He's just kicking our butt with it, but he's not doing too well. This is the early part here of the season. Now we're Chris here finally got that little blind spot in 3. Now sometimes someone that hasn't been racing with us will say some of the track looks very dark, but it isn't quite as bad in person as the cameras tend to black out the darker spots a little bit more than your eyes can. We should get some more lights. Yeah, we actually have a few more lights. We just haven't set them up yet, just right. There's a light. There's an extra light on the tower that we're already using because in the 2018 Classic it was blinding the camera, so the rest of the track was too dark. So we had to think of a different plan for that. So there we go. That'll help the light turn through a little bit. Keith here has lots of experience and a handful of wins under his belt, so he's the favorite to win this second one after he stormed off to a very impressive lead right off the green flag here. Now Eric Woolworth is going to try to get him on the restart, no doubt. Chris also has been pretty good on restarts. He's gotten a few passes on restarts this year. The 8 has been hooked up since we fixed the head gasket on it. A little bit of a slow start, but Keith takes off now. Boy, did he. Keith and Eric did. Travis is falling a little bit behind, as is Greg Blanchard, and Matt Steve Graham's working out one. Oh, and Eric! The same fate that Eric Woolworth had, the same fate that Greg Blanchard had in the first feature just happened to Eric. He raced a little too high on that line, and 3 and 4. It's a little loose up there, and you can slip off the track if you're not careful. And that's what happened. Eric took himself out of a strong second place, and he was staying within reason of Keith, but didn't really challenge him per se. But now Keith has the lead, and Chris Stevens, winner of the first feature, is now going to see if he can keep up with Keith. He's going to be very, very fast in that zero, especially if he has open track in front of him. Slow start, but the zeros had a good takeoff right there as the start was slow, but he took off. So some carts do start faster than others, so you never know. Oh, Matt Stevens coming down longer. Greg Blanchard gets the pass. It hasn't been his usual self of late. Sure, he won 2 features, but in the race, in the features that he didn't win, he has not been performing his usual self up in either first or second or third. It's he's got his work cut out for him. And he's 7 cards on track. Keith a strong first, Chris in second. Number 0 and number 8 both have smaller wheelbases than most of the carts. All the carts are built are homemade custom builds, and they all have a little bit different personality. And when driven, they'll tell you hop in every cart that's got a little bit of a different feel to it. How it hits the track, and the 0 and the 8 kind of are close in terms of how they handle and everything. Other carts are a little different. Some of the carts have a longer wheelbase for taller, longer-legged drivers. Oh, man! Something happened there. It must have been a few drivers who didn't see the caution, and Chris got creamed right there. Travis Bartlett crammed into his back end. And see, once again, we need more flags, ladies and gentlemen. That was a ouch. Chris wears lots of armor, but you'll still feel it. And here we go. Another restart for Keith and the fabled Galletta's Greenhouse number 0. Kart 1, the 2010 Galletta's Classic 200 with Kyle Reuter. Wow, very slow start there. It was almost a pass before the cones because of the slow start. he's being susceptible to being jumped there. If you start a little too slow, you might be bumped. So it's always a fine line. You can't really take off on everyone. The leader sets the pace, but there are certain rules. Usually you can't really start to get out until the apex cones 3 and 4, and no one can make a pass until the leader crosses the cones in 4. So the cones out in 4. That cone is there's a cone coming out of 4 where once the leader passes that, everyone can pass. So camera angle change there. Switch to a side phone camera, so it's a little more harder to zoom in and out, but the regular camera actually ran out of space. So cameraman Stevens acted fast. Quick switch early. Keith and I just got to hold Chris off for a couple more laps. Chris isn't able to really challenge him. He's just staying with him, but not challenging. Matt is doing some dive bomb kamikaze slingshot moves trying to get by Eric. It's just not quite enough for him. This race belongs to Keith and Chris unless they break down, as they are distant 1 and 2. Oh, Keith has to deal with wet traffic here. This always makes things interesting because wet traffic's very unpredictable, especially the first-time rookie. You don't quite know what he's got in his mind, but this time he stays low enough, and both Keith and Chris pass on the outside without any difficulty, but things get hairy. As we saw in the first race of the night, Travis went high, we let traffic stay high, and then Chris ducked under him for the lead. So, it didn't happen this time. But you know, that traffic has a tendency to be unpredictable, and a lot of tell that traffic that they should stay high and make the leader pass them low. However, some people don't do that, and they just all over the place. They stay very low. Staying very low is just a complete surrender and get past. There's no way about it. You can almost run past someone if you're staying too low. Jack has one straights in narrow turns with a nice little bank. So you're really scuffing up the leader a lot and not getting speed. So it's not impossible to get up to speed with that staying low, but Matt loves to give it a shot here, but he's, it's harder than it looks. Anyone that he's wasted knows. It's harder than it looks to drive well consistently fast at least. Yeah, he's always talking about everyone saying, I'm the one going well, so if you can do it, make it stick, then go for it. If not, then most people stay high as a general rule. Stay high in the track, and your speed usually will keep up. Looks like the rookie out there in the fourth turn come to a stop. Checker flag for Keith Raymond, who wins his first race back since 2018, year and a half, almost 2 full seasons, almost 1 full season, partial season from his last race. Keith just opened up a second Good Guys Barbershop in Fulton, so congrats to him. And congrats to him on the win as well.
First back.
Excellent run for Keith.
Wins.
Keith was telling us he, in the future, he might get his stepson to race some karts, probably the Cartway. That's pretty cool.
In the picture.
So there it is. Keith Raymond gets the win. Chris Stevens, Travis Bartlett, Matt Stevens, Eric Wolwith, Greg Blanchard, rookie Tim Pryor, and Melissa Stevens.
First race back and takes a win.
He took 1 lap in the opener. Once again, if you race in the first, you qualify, you will count you. So if If you race at least one lap, we're going to count you in both if you have a twin
Yeah,
race.
that's
So. Also, we'll usually take
messed
just
up.
one lap a night and wind up 5th
Boy,
or
at the
6th in the
end
points
there,
because
after you
not
got by
everyone
lap
comes every
traffic,
week. So.
You seem like you picked up speed. You were
And
like, I had a
we're
hard time
leaving
keeping
you
up
with
with
some post-race conversations.
Seemed like we were
Enjoy.
about the same speed, and I was staying
Once again,
with you.
this
But once
race
you
is
got by lap
available
traffic, you pulled away on me a little bit.
on all those angles we put up separately on the website. Check them out. Chris Stevens, Racing's Performance, takes the lead in
And
the
then if
point
there's a bump
standings.
on
Travis
it, they can send you
Bartlett,
flying.
Matt Stevens, Greg Blanchard, and once again, Melissa Stevens, one lap and done, and she's in 5th place. Nick Oliveras,
Sometimes
Eric
that's the way it is,
Woolworth,
yeah.
Keith Raymond, Steve Sixberry,
Just about finding
Tim
that momentum
Pryor,
and finding that
the
line.
first timer out there,
Yeah.
Andrew Hook, Kelly Miller, Zach Blanchard, Steve Perez, Tony Hemingway, Dennis Richmond, Greg Kalkowski, and Kevin Galletta are all the racers that have raced with us so far.
You two kind of got out.
So,
I don't know.
if you don't want to hear my voice, we have, and you want to hear the post-race
Oh, I
talk,
didn't even know we were got out.
like I said, this race is available without narration, and each camera angle separately. Go to our website
Yeah, he just
and
loves
follow
to
the
take
link.
chance
Go
and
to the
chance and
website,
chance. Sometimes he
and
loses
you'll see
spots doing it too, but that's what
They're
he'll
the
do.
winners. Keith Raymond in the second, Chris Stevens in the first.
Might make a
Chris Stevens
mistake.
is
Yeah.
yours truly. I narrate the race after it's done. That would be pretty talented of me to be able to do that.
If I make one
while we
mistake,
are
yeah.
racing.
But I knew I was fast enough.
As you would hear, it's
and I was
mostly
smooth
just
enough,
engine
and it wasn't
noise.
Yeah.
So.
bobbling as much. It was like I knew I didn't have a car to win.
Right.
But I was doing
But
enough
subscribe
where I
to our channel.
if he's gonna
Get
give me a
notifications.
chance,
We're
Yeah,
woefully
that's what I do
woefully
too. When he's
thousands
behind you,
of subscribers
you say, "You're gonna pass me, you're
away
passing me
from
inside." I don't
ever
let you out.
getting revenue. We used to get a small amount of
Yeah, he'll
revenue
just
off of
he'll go
videos.
bye-bye.
But YouTube changed the rules on everyone, and you have to have a major audience. We have a small but faithful audience, but that's it. We appreciate you guys, and we want more. We also want more drivers, even more than that. So visit our website, karting.glettasgreenhouse.com, where we have hundreds of races, hundreds of videos, full complete race videos, our whole library, pretty much almost every single race since early 2000 or mid 2005 is up.
He went low on
And
us.
if we
were
find
coming up on
more
him.
races in our storage somewhere, we digitally transfer them, put them up ASAP. I have a stockpile of 8mm and VHS-C tapes that if I find the adapter there, we're going to put some older videos up on YouTube. Some good ones.
Oh yeah, with Matt.
I just got to find it. So again, if you want to hear this post-race talk, I'll go to our other videos on this race page. So enjoy and see you next week for another big one at Galletta's Greenhouse Backyard Speedway in the town of Oswego, New York. Thank you, and
give you his
enjoy.
best shot right on that last lap. So he's gotten so many people on that last lap. So if you hold him off there, you get pretty good.
He's the only person I've seen come out of the middle line, turn 3 and 4, and pass somebody on the front stretch.
Yeah, he gets momentum down there. We all try it, but he does it a little better.
Laps and you're racing with this many people who've been here for a lot of races, though, it's hard to gain much ground.
Yeah, it is. When it's a bunch of new guys with not much racing experience, then it can be anything goes.
Oh yeah.
You get somewhere we're here all night.
Like 3 or 4 new guys all at once, and it was just.
If you watch a video from last year's classic, like Kelly was in the lead, and him and I ran first and second for like 50-something laps.
Yeah.
And if you watch on that, I actually I passed him. I got down under him on the inside and slid up and came right in front of him and got him. And then as we were going into 3, the car that was way behind us spun out, and so caution came out. So he took the lead again. You know, and I never.
On the lap you needed.
You know, but it.
I
didn't
always
complete.
Yeah, that's
we
finally get past.
We never
and
actually completed that lap, but if you look at that, I actually.
Kelly's tough, man. He
I
gets on that
surprised
high
him.
line, and it seems like the bumps don't affect him.
No, he does. He doesn't
rides
let those bumps affect him, but he paid for it there. Did you see the opener?
No.
Him and Travis they were crawling away from me, and I saw it. The camera picked it up, but it didn't pick it up as good as I thought. and Travis got sideways. He spun out, and Kelly was full bore and just went right off the track and flipped me. He hurt his ribs. That's why he hasn't been back since. His ribs are pretty sore.
Kelly is do or die.
Yes, he is. What's that? Yes. Phone, thank you.
No, that was fun. There was no
Yeah, it was a good race.
That was
on a
ideal.
caution.
Nobody broke
Yeah,
down.
nobody got hurt.
And
Nobody got hurt.
that track.
The track come out. It was pretty good.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Life is good. How's life for you guys?
It's natural.
Yeah, it retain the moisture good.
He's getting big. It's weird,
Just
you know.
one, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
he said
we
he
have
just
a
got him a
stepson.
four-wheeler.
I have a stepson.
I
Jen's
see.
son is 12,
I
so.
remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike is 12 and Milo's 4.
Yeah,
and
Chen, yeah, he was little when we were all working the price shop there.
Yeah.
Good, cute though. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him. Probably big now, huh?
He's taller than I am.
I
He's taller
see.
than Jenny, so he's a long string
How's
bean.
Jen?
She's good, you know. She's teaching hair in
Oh, yeah.
Nightdale.
Awesome.
Well, virtual right now.
I know she was talented. I always, before she go to school, I always
she was
thought
talented.
But she's good at everything she does.
Yeah.
She's one of those people, you know. She's good, you know.
They used to have a riot when they were in price shop. They'd always be goofing around. Casey, you know Casey.
Yeah, I hang out with Casey quite a
All
bit.
those guys, they were funny.
You still hang out with Casey?
Yeah, we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Ah, okay.
Is he broke up with,
Yeah, him and Camille aren't together anymore.
She was working at the bank for a little while. She was working at the bank.
Yeah. Is she not there anymore?
I didn't see her in a while, but
No,
I.
she's
No,
about
we
to have
didn't-
another baby.
we're not there.
Yeah. He's dating a nice girl named Liz.
Oh.
He's been with her for a while now.
Oh, well, we
He
miss
left it-
Casey. We miss
So,
Casey.
yeah, somebody left the thing at the comic shop when Celeste was born. I was thinking, who is that? Oh, it was Casey. He didn't tell me who it was. It was Casey must have left it.
Yeah,
He
he's
lived
so
her-
kind.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love
he's
Casey.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Just let him know I miss him. We'll miss him.
I will. I'll
Yeah.
tell him.
Yeah.
Were you guys able to stay working through all this?
No, mid-March, right after spring break.
We got out.
Everyone is good. Well,
Hi,
well,
Derek.
where's
How's
Eric?
yours?
How are you?
Have you been
Yeah,
working?
there's Eric.
No,
No,
No.
They got everybody out.
I was working. He's worried about when we. I was
know.
working. I worked with this a little towards the end of April, and then it's like just people coughing and sneezing in the kitchen
That'll creep you
and
out.
stuff like that, and that just freaked me the hell out.
I
You know,
see.
I'm around, especially if they're all over the
Oh,
world.
you mean
A
like
lot of
they have
students
some
weren't-
people
Yeah.
work, but you
Anytime
scared?
somebody's
And I
like,
was just
yeah,
too
I'm from
nervous.
China.
I'm around some
you know,
friends of
it's
mine
like,
that
oh,
have
God.
compromised.
When it first started breaking out, we
compromised
were still in
immunity
Thailand and we were in
system, so it's like
airports.
if they get
and
sick,
we
they're
were
gonna
scared.
die. So it's like,
Well,
course.
we
We were wearing
no,
masks.
just lay
and
me
we
off.
took a
I'll
bunch of
call
masks from
911.
7-Eleven.
Luckily, you were able to come back.
Yeah.
No problems.
The long story, the daughter got stuck because one of her passports expired, so we were stuck there an extra 3 days when all of the chaos was started.
Oh,
Oh, no, the virus. So we were in Bangkok, and then that was pretty stressful.
I forgot. I should have handed them the Thai passport.
Yeah,
I was,
she had a Thai
I was
passport and a U.S.
naughty.
passport. You got the Thai one
I
that
have
expired
both.
while we were there.
And I forgot that
And
I
they couldn't
handed
use
them
the
the
US
And then
Thai
you're like, no,
passport.
this one, and
This
now it
one.
looks suspicious,
I even
right?
like check out the U.S. I already forgot about like
So
Thai
we're-
passport.
right, yeah.
I mean, I hand them both when.
Oh, that was
when,
heartbreaking. We're there the plane is boarding, and it's like,
Yeah,
they
I
all
was.
know we
Have you ever experienced shit like that?
No,
I
I've
said
never
shit.
experienced
I
it.
said shit like that. I was
3
like,
days.
it's true.
And we were. She
I
was
was
saying,
sick
go
and
back,
no,
go
I
back,
was
take.
so nervous.
She was
I-
like,
I-
take the kids
I
and go.
was-
And it's
I
like,
was
I can't breastfeed the little one. I will be so stressed out. The faith I
Luckily-
Not
could
to mention, if you leave, like, that's a big part
Luckily,
of her
he
case.
stayed
Yes.
though because
Yeah.
we wouldn't have made it if he not there to sign the
Oh, I had to sign
passport. They
paperwork
don't
and
let
stuff.
it because
Yeah.
the kid born like out of Thailand and the info
In the
not
U.S.
linked.
Embassy,
They
it's
not
kind of
linked
hard. They
like
can't
the
really.
other city around
Yeah.
Thailand. They
Information
more
can't
strict.
go as much as you think.
Wow, what a scary time.
Oh,
The
it
fear
was.
was so high from mid-March to
Yes.
mid-April
Yeah.
that it was just...
Well, it was.
We got to a point where we
Fear.
might as
Well,
well
there
shut
was-
down because
there
nobody's
This
coming.
guy,
There was a lot of
this
Chinese
guy was
tourists.
so terrifying.
Yeah, he was
that
saying, you guys
the
are gonna come
first-
back and bring us the virus.
The first virus news, they all freaked out,
They
and
were
they were like scared because we were landing at Chicago.
And
the
Chicago
one-
had a
one
case right
Chicago-
before we
Yep.
landed.
this guy is like so panicked.
That sounds silly now, like, right?
And he was
One
talking
case.
with
Now
Chris.
it's like
Now if there's a case
When
like
we land
2
the
blocks up,
circuit,
I'm like,
we
what's
don't
2
even have
blocks
a ride.
away?
The
He's 6 feet
grandpa
away,
just
buddy.
Yeah,
left.
he's 6 feet away. I'm wearing a mask, he's 6 feet away.
They all
in
panic
the
about
big
the
international
wireless
airports, there's
noon
tons of
thing.
Chinese tourists in and out, so you're like,
Yep, he was
any one of them
talking-
could have brought it
talking
right
with
through
Chris
and right
about
to
the
you.
virus and
So
all that,
much.
and we didn't see him.
And that's why the big cities get hit hard, the airports, all the people in and out.
You wanna take
Yeah, we gotta take pictures. We get sidetracked talking.
Do you guys still have the website up?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
website again.
Honey,
Just any Google search.
honey, the last 3
Oh.
minutes